Hi, I'm Rebecca Simon Peter, author of Dream Like Jesus, and this is a shout out. Shout out to churches and church leaders. For decades, all signs have pointed to a decreasing role of religion and churches in American life. And then came the pandemic. Now, churches and church leaders, uniquely suited to provide meaning in uncertain times, have quickly moved. You've moved worship online, you've filled a gaping need for community, and amazingly, you have found that worship attendance has surged. But that's not all. It used to be that many churches would wait for others to take the lead on decision making. There was a real culture of reluctance. I have seen that shift as well. It used to look like wait on the next pastor, wait on the next board meeting, wait on the next decision making body, local, national, international, to decide what kind of ministry you should do and who you should reach out to and who's in and who's out. But now what I see is instead churches have sprung into action, all hands on deck with a really refreshing immediacy. No more waiting on them, whoever they are, to tell you how to be in ministry. And the results have been beautiful. New opportunities for online worship, online giving, online Bible studies, creative pastoral care. And at the same time, congregations have reached out creatively to all kinds of people: parents, students, children, the sick, the lonely, healthcare workers, and the just plain bored. Church members are moving into action, seeing a need and filling it, and all around you, the community has responded so beautifully to your ministry. And I'm psyched because I see that at long last, the church has taken ownership of its own direction, its own ministry, its own gospel. It's no longer waiting. You're no longer waiting on some other body of people to grant you permission to be agents of change. It's as though you, the church, have taken up your mat and walked. Hallelujah. I think it's a delight to behold. Well, necessity is the mother of invention. And this newfound sense of authority has been really invigorating for you, for us to watch. I think it's also been exhausting, though. And I think the question is, will this shift last? Will the quick shift that's been made available by the pandemic be translated into a long-term culture shift in the life of the church? That's a really important question. One thing that it takes in order for that to happen, above all else, is leadership resilience. You, the leader, have to be able to go the distance. And so that's why I've developed a special course just for you. And it's all about leadership resilience. It's 3 weeks, 3 one-hour sessions, and we focus on spiritual resilience, emotional resilience, and then financial resilience, so that you can expand these things within yourself and translate that into great leadership for your people. I invite you to stay connected with me on social media, on my blogs, on my website, RebeccaSimonPeter.com. I'm here to go the distance with you. And again, great shout out. Great work for churches and church leaders. Thank you so much for the ministry that you are providing.